I woke up one morning and I thought, what am I doing with my life? I knew I needed to do more. I wanted my life to have a purpose. So that's when I thought, I should start a business and make a difference to everyone's lives. That was not how my business started. Also, this is the third time I'm writing the script and also the third time I'm re-editing it from scratch. For some reason, it was so difficult to film and edit this video, but I am finally doing it. Okay, let's get to the video. So, how did Heykittans start? It started with this bracelet. Yes, this navy sandstone bracelet. Disclaimer, I did not make this, but I fell in love with it the first time I saw it. It just sparkles in the sun. And for those who know me, my wrist is super small, so this shop allowed me to customize to my size, and I was really happy about that. And ever since I was young, I love all these crafty handmade things as if my hands were meant to do that. So I decided that I wanted to make a bracelet myself. And back then when I was about 13 years old, I sold handmade floral headbands and other stuff as well on Facebook, so the idea of having a business was not really new to me. I sold my first few bracelets amongst my friends, and it was with their help that the word got out. They shared it on their social media, and from there I started to get a following. At first I didn't really think of making much profit. I was earning very little because I had a mindset of the Malay saying that goes, sikit-sikit jadi bukit, little become mountain, which basically means that small things will eventually build up. And now I know that that's not exactly how it works, I think. I don't know. Also, people have been curious about the name. Why Heykittans? It's actually just because I love cats, although sadly I do not have one. And I changed the letter E in kittens to A because A is the first initial from my name. Yep. Anyway, the business grew because my supportive friends started sharing it around, and I had booths at some events. I collaborated with other businesses as well, and also hosted a few giveaways because, duh, who doesn't like free stuff, right? I had my first booth at Al-Islam Mosque thanks to a friend, and it was a successful one, alhamdulillah. Plus, it was an all-girls event, so the target audience was just perfect. I've had a few more booths after that, and to be honest, not all booths were successful, but alhamdulillah khair, maybe that's another story to share about another time. So this was how I used to track my orders. People would DM me and I'll write them down on my notes app. It was a painful process, but it allowed me to speak to my customers directly, so that was nice. I even recognized some of them at my booths, and it was very nice to see them and finally get to talk to them. It did come to a point of time whereby I couldn't handle things on my own, and I eventually hired my sister to help me out with packaging, mailing, etc. etc. Oh my god, I love that word. And although it might sound easy, trust me, it is not. After a while, I decided that taking orders through DM was no longer working for me. So on July 1st, 2019, our third birthday, I finally launched my own website. I felt so cool, like www.heykittans.com. So cool! Like, if someone asks, how do I purchase this? And I answer, you can purchase this on our website. Okay, oh my god, I should stop. We started to have collections. So far we've had Essence, Wandering Dust, The Praise One, A Step Within, and The Praise One 2. Ever since, I felt like there was a stronger purpose to what I'm doing, that it is more than just selling. This is when the why comes in. Doing this creative work allows me to maximize my strengths and benefit others along the way. Each collection has its own message that I want to bring forth. As my platform was growing, I knew that my responsibility grew as well. The number of eyes that watch my stories convinced me that I do have a platform whereby I can share and benefit a huge number of people. A wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. And this is what keeps me going, that it's not just paper notes and transactions, but interactions, trust, passion, faith, and reminders. Alhamdulillah, I am so thankful for everyone who has supported me and my business, and definitely so thankful that Allah even blessed me with all this. The other day, I was taking pictures of my bracelets, and my mom said, Alhamdulillah, Allah kasih ilham untuk jual ni. That Allah plotted the idea in my head to sell these bracelets, and even gave me the strength and ability to craft hundreds of bracelets and tasbihs for other people. After my first booth, I remember calling my grandma to talk to her about it. She actually reminded me to donate part of what I received to show gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there was another time I remember sitting on my prayer mat after a launch. I was checking the orders that was coming in, I calculated the amount that I received, and then suddenly I just felt so guilty because one of my principles in life is to keep dunya in my hands and never in my heart. So at that point of time, I was afraid if I was breaking my own principles. I talked to a friend about it and she reminded me again that I will eventually use the money to good use, which is true. Like, we can't ever run away from dunya, but we just have to make use of it in a good way, in Allah's way. I'm just so thankful to be around people who constantly remind me of why I do what I do. All greatness and strengths come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all shortcomings are from me. I hope that you can pick up a thing or two from this video and may it benefit inshallah. Till next time, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, so this is what you don't see. Alamak, blur. A pretty picture is just tepi jalan. And we found some place where there's a lot of flowers. Yeah. Okay, go. Do whatever you want. It doesn't look like Singapore.